Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle, and this is How You Level Up, a podcast that decodes language to help you become your best self. There's a saying that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This aphorism is about being alone or being with people, and what you can accomplish in either situation. When you take this general truth and apply it to skill sets, something interesting happens. Think about the last time someone asked you what you're truly exceptional at. That one skill you've devoted your entire life to mastering. If you're drawing a blank, you're not alone. And contrary to what you might think, this is not a weakness. It's potentially your greatest strength. For years, we have been told that mastery requires singular focus, 10,000 hours of deliberate practice, unwavering dedication to one field, one skill, one path. Even Bruce Lee said that I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. This thinking is black and white, as if there's no other available variation for kicks and practice amounts. David Epstein's book Range, Why Generalists Triumph in a Specialized World, shatters this conventional wisdom, revealing a universal truth, that the future belongs to those who embrace diversity of experience. To understand why generalists are increasingly valuable, we must understand two types of environments: kind world and wicked worlds. Kind worlds are environments where there is a clear, repeating pattern, there is immediate feedback, and well-defined rules. Examples of a kind world could be chess, because there are only so many variations of moves. And yes, the players know that the 6 different pieces all have specific rules. Golf is another example of a kind world, where you have immediate feedback after you hit the ball. Or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where you can deploy a counterattack if your opponent grabs you in a particular way. In these domains, specialization thrives. Wicked worlds, on the other hand, are environments where patterns are unclear or non-existent, where feedback is delayed or ambiguous, where rules are unknown or change. Okay, an example here is most of real life. You don't know what will happen after you speak to your friend or your partner, how the client will take your feedback, or what the business is going to do now that some regulation or law has changed. Our world is increasingly wicked, and as artificial intelligence masters the pattern recognition games that specialists excel at, human value increasingly relies on our ability to integrate diverse knowledge and adapt to novel situations. Think of knowledge integration like learning music. Epstein points out that the most innovative musicians often learn like babies learn to speak, through imitation, improvisation, and play. They don't start with rigid formal training. They explore and experiment. This approach creates what researchers call far transfer, the ability to apply knowledge across seemingly unrelated domains. The most remarkable artists aren't masters of one instrument. They often command several. Their mistakes and diverse experiences don't slow them down. They build a flexible, adaptable kind of expertise that thrives in uncertainty. Analogies are a great way to utilize far transfer in your life. When you face a particular challenge, if you have a comparative analogy for the situation, you might also have a solution for the challenge that you have learned in another domain, in a different context. Picture in your mind for a moment 2 bodies of water. A lake is deep and vast. It is like a specialist's knowledge, isolated. A river is dynamic and connected, ever moving, like a generalist's experience. If the environment changes, a lake may stagnate or dry up, while a river adapts, finding new paths and continues to flow. This is a metaphor that can illuminate why generalists are more resilient in a rapidly changing, wicked world. They are not bound to a single domain or way of thinking. They flow across boundaries, gathering experience that enables them to adapt when circumstances shift. During my time in the Marine Corps, there was a motto on repeat when the equipment was shit, or the food was bad, or the situation was uncomfortable. The motto was a way of saying, suck it up and deal with it. And the motto was a way of saying, think creatively and draw from every experience in your arsenal. This motto was adapt and overcome. And it's a generalist mindset. Use all available knowledge to solve new problems. It often meant the difference between success and failure. There is a catch that both specialists and generalists must guard against: the Einstellung effect, our tendency to stick with familiar solutions even when better ones exist. With the Einstellung effect, prior knowledge can become a block to see alternative, potentially easier, potentially superior solutions. Generalists aren't immune to this bias. It's just that their diverse experience provides more tools to overcome it. So let's wrap up here. The triumph of generalists isn't about accumulating random experiences. It's about building a connected web of knowledge that allows for creative problem solving and adaptation. The generalist path is to stay curious, to approach new experiences with playfulness. It's to make connections, seeking analogies between domains. And it's about embracing change, remembering that today's resolution might be tomorrow's blocker. I used to worry about keeping pace with my friends who were specialists, who devoted their life to single pursuits. I worried because I wasn't a specialist. Yet, time and again, I found that my diverse experience has lent me an upper hand compared to other contemporaries. What seemed like a meandering path was the foundation for success in this wicked world. Our unique values lie in our ability to integrate experiences, to adapt to change, and navigate uncertainty. The future belongs not to those who know the most about one thing. It belongs to those who can draw connections between many things. Remember, we're all navigating this wicked world together. The question isn't whether you've mastered one thing, it's how well you can adapt when everything changes. Thank you for listening to How You Level Up. If you're enjoying the show, subscribe and give a 5-star rating. There are new episodes each month asking questions about timeless communication lessons. Language is a medium for sharing, and the knowledge unpacked here can be applied to anyone, anywhere, facing any challenge. If there's a question or topic you'd like me to dive into next, send a note to any of my connected social media accounts. This is all about how you level up.